Jolly good evening from the kitchen, folks. It's February 2024. Over 2 years ago, in January 2022, I bottled my Black Forest Gateau chocolate stout. It's 6.6% and this is my last remaining bottle. With my beers now, I'm trying to keep one for 2 years to see what happens over time, just to test it and have a little taster and sort of think, about how the conditioning process has altered the flavour or the profile of the beer and the carbonation. I have no idea. Now, this beer was made with a flavour. It was made with a syrup. It was also with a kit. And I'm just genuinely very interested to find out what's happened to the flavour after 2 years. It's the last one. Once it's drunk, it's gone. If I make it again, then fine. But will it ever be the same? Are two recipes ever the same? I think you'll find out that they're never exactly the same. Anyway, I've got my faithful bottle opener here, which is the waiter's friend. I used to work at a hotel in Barnsley called Ardsley House Hotel. This was liberated from them in about 1989. McGilby's Gin, or Cuvée Lavière, waiter's friend. Let's get the lid off. Oh, it's still got a fizz. And this vapour coming out after 2 years, that's brilliant. And I don't know if you can see through that. Through the darkened glass, there is a little head, a rush of bubbles to the top. So, unlike Ardsley House, this has survived. Ardsley House is now houses. Very sad. So, let's have a look. Oh, wow, look at that. Now, for a 2-year-old beer in the bottle, that is not bad. I'm very, very pleased with what I can see. Now, I need to slow down. Now, I've used my Berlin, I'll turn it around so you can see, my Berlin 500ml glass, and it is nucleated at the bottom, which is obviously causing a rush for the top. So I'm going to need to keep doing that to stop it from spilling over, but let me tell you something. That's a treat. Now, I remember when I first opened this, it was very nice and very sweet and very fruity. It does taste like Black Forest Gateau. You get that dark cherry flavour and you get the chocolateness, the cocoa-iness through from it. Smooth, very, very lovely. Now, what I'm going to need to do is get this head down and actually have a drink of this stuff. So I'll come back to you in a minute when I've managed to get this head down a little bit and I can then have a proper drink of it. Oh, swallowing the foam is like doing a food challenge. I just feel like it's gone straight from the belly all the way up to the top. It's right through my esophagus. Oh, now I know what beard meets food feels like. Do you know, I'm actually struggling because it's so gassy. I do not remember this ever being this gassy, and it's not because of the nucleated glass. Yes, that causes the head. The gassiness is unreal. Can a beer get more gassy over time? If anything, I was expecting this to become less gassy and a bit more flat. That's insanely gassy. In terms of the flavour, all the sweetness and all the black cherry flavour is in the head. When you get into the beer itself underneath it, then you get that darker, more chocolatey, cocoa-y tarness, which is what you expect from something which is effectively a stout, or have I called it a porter? No, it's a stout. Good. Because a stout is a stout porter, for you beer historians, you'll know stuff like that. But yeah. So anyway, verdict, after 2 years, it's good, it's fine, but my golly, it's a bit too gassy. Get into the beer underneath it without the head, that's what you need to do. Oh. So as a northerner, I should never advocate a beer without a head, ever, but I'm going to make an exception in the case of this one because the head is carrying too much air down and it's not really giving the true value of the flavour, because the head is where the sweetness is and the real flavour is underneath, where you get that more complex richness. But anyway, 2 years in the bottle, it's still good, it's been a success, so I hope you've enjoyed the film and I'll catch you on the next one, whatever that may be. Cheers, folks. film that you've just watched is a Moss Home and Garden production. You can find more by going to www.mosshomeandgarden.co.uk. I'd just like to say thank you very much for supporting my YouTube channel and for watching my films. It really is very much appreciated. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my YouTube channel in order to receive future updates about the home and garden films which I upload. You can find my YouTube channel by going to www.mosshomeandgarden.co.uk. Please click on the red subscribe button. When you've done that, a little bell will appear. If you press that also, then you'll get future updates about the films which I upload. If you like my films, if you like my style of filming, then you might also like my travel channel, which you will find by going to youtube.com/Stuart Moss or type in www.mosstravel.tv. Again, if you could subscribe to that channel, it would be hugely appreciated. If you'd like to get Moss Home and Garden updates on Facebook, then please open Facebook and do a search for Moss Home and Garden, and you will find the page. If you like the page, then you will get future updates on there. And if you'd like to connect on Instagram for home, garden and travel photography, as well as some stories, then my username is StuMoss, STUMOSS. If you'd like to connect on Twitter, then my username is @StuartMoss. And if you'd like to contact me about film usage or any other issue, please just email me on stewmosshomegarden@gmail.com. Once again, thank you very much for supporting my channel, for watching my films. I do appreciate it. I'd just like you all to have a great day.